Viewer beware! You're in for a scare! Right here at Horror 365 Live, episode 29, as we sit here and send those shivers down your spine with you. Maybe that's right, that's what we're talking about. R.L. Stine, Goosebumps conversation today. And I have some incredible people alongside of me today. We have the one and the only Horror 365 Final Girl Psycho Sammy Joe in the building. What's going on, Sammy?
What's shaking, bacon? How you doing?
We're betting at it. You're here. And we have the other, go right there, boom, other Final Girl, just newly acquired Horror 365 team member, Paige, the Princess of Pain, Paige Ann. What's going on?
Hi.
Paige?
Hello, hello. Good. Happy Wednesday. Glad to be here.
Happy Horror 365 Live Day. And then can everybody do it collectively? Can we get this big howl like howl? Werewolves of Virginia. My man Ian, the Wolfman, in the building. Ow! Let's go, brother. And then this is something special right here. Oh boy, because my man is in the building today. The one and the only, the man, the myth, the legend, Maniac Man Mike. What is going on, brother? Look at this. That's not Axl Rose. Look at the hair. I mean, you're looking like the Game himself. Look at this, my man. A little cross between Jericho and Triple H, but it's looking good, Mike.
Filling in for Swift tonight. I think the weirdest thing is seeing him pop up in these comments and not being on screen.
Yeah, let me tell you something. Swift, for those that are probably wondering right now, the man himself, the anesthesiologist, Swifty Scent, Swift Knox, our staple of these Horror 365 Live episodes every Wednesday. He's handling some business for the team right now, so he's on a little business trip for the next couple of weeks. But he will be back, and he's in the chat, as you can see right now. But, Mike, I'm glad to have you. I was a little surprised that you're on, and people are going to be blessed that all four of you actually are on. They're tired of seeing this guy. They're tired of hearing me talk. They're like, we want some other some new faces, some other team members, and here you go. We have a lineup today with you guys. And I'm going to go into the chat real quick. Let's see what's going on in the chat before we get rocking and rolling with Goosebumps. Obviously, yeah, Swift's in the chat. Shout out to V, the newest member, the other new member, Horror 365.
V.
Added into the mayhem right there. I think I called her. Was it the EV Serrator? I don't know. We got to get a good nickname for her, or the Reanivator. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Darth Vader.
Nemo Burns in the building. What's happening, Nemo?
Hello.
Hello. I like that.
Trippy Hippie. That's a cool name.
What's going on, Trippy Hippie? Hey, Melissa Simon back in the building. What's up, Melissa? Of course, I mean, I don't know why. Sorry, Mama Swift.
Mama Swift.
We're not worthy.
We're not worthy. Oh, man. Michael Ricci. Hey, first time.
Thanks for coming.
Hi.
Tell Christina I said hello. Thanks, Mike. Join. Yeah, it was pretty. Right. What do we got? Nemo, Terry Rob. Hi, everybody. First time.
Mom.
Wait a minute.
That's
Mama Page.
Mama Page in the building.
Hey, Mom. She did it. She's here. No, let's see. What do we got? Rocking. It's awesome. I love the fact that we have the moms coming into here. Mama Swift's in here. Mama Page is in here.
I told my mom all about Mama Swift. I was like, she's such a big supporter. I was like, Ma, I need you in the chat.
Amazing.
You're being summoned.
That's it. Amazing. So big shout out to all the moms doing their thing in here.
Hey.
Hold image. Shalada podcast. What's up, fellas? Watching Pantera.
Nice. Going to see them on Friday and next Thursday.
Oh, cool.
Fuck yeah.
Stuff, bro. Let's see, Brooklyn lady Ellie. Hey, Ellie in the building. Let's see. Oh, Nemo says, don't forget I met R.L. Stine in elementary. That's amazing.
What?
That is amazing. That is
We
luck.
got to hear about that, Nemo. Check out what's happening. Pump for the Goosebumps. Oh, yeah, listen, we all want to hear everybody's thoughts and experiences with Goosebumps. And not only, whether it was the books, whether it was a TV show, the movie, the new series recently. I mean, there's a lot to talk about. Our Life in Horror. Oh, shout out to Brendan and Sam in the building. What's going on, guys? Our Life in Horror. Appreciate you. Scotty boy. What's up, buddy? All right, I think we got everybody rocking. So, guys, I'm gonna go around the room here. Your first experience with Goosebumps. It had to be. I'm gonna assume this. Everybody, the scholastic, book orders that we had in school. Was this everybody's like first time experiencing Goosebumps? No, Mike says no.
Oh, he said no.
We gotta go to Mike first. Mike, talk to us, man.
My older cousin Kelly, a huge reader still to this day, and she's a couple years older than me. She was super into it, and I remember her bringing the books over and just bragging about them. I hated reading, so I would just look at the covers, and then on Friday nights after school, my parents both worked. My dad was a football coach, so he had games, practice. My mother owned a beauty salon in Jersey City. So my grandmother would watch me, and we would turn all the lights out, and she would read them to me until I went to bed. I don't think I ever read one cover to cover, but she read them all to me.
Wow, that's amazing, man. That's a cool story though. Thinking about it, and so since you got actually somebody reading the stories to you, after that, did you go on? Did you watch the series? Were you a fan of the show that came on TV? I think it was around 95.
Did you lose me? I love the show. It was great. When that came on, they had those specials, and they'd be the two-parters, come on for an hour. Haunted Mask was the first one, I think, right?
Yeah.
I remember watching that. I remember watching Night in Terror Tower.
Terror Tower, yeah.
Yeah, that was cool to see. Not my favorite books, but they were cool episodes to watch as a kid.
Yeah, it was an experience. 90s was a special decade for sure.
Yeah.
I want to go around the room. Paige, what about you? What do we got?
It was definitely Horrorland, the Horrorland one.
Oh, the one.
That's the one that sticks out the most. That was the first one I saw. I really enjoy that one. I really do. An amusement park run by monsters. Like, come on.
Yeah, that was actually one of my favorites as well. The One Day in Horrorland. I think it was a double. Was it a double part or was it one episode? I'm not.
I think it was 2.
Yeah, it was 2. It was 2.
Okay, so One Day in Horrorland. Wolfman, what about you?
It's one of those things that I just remember always being there. I was born November '93, so I guess I got into it. I mean, I was young. I mean, I was 3 or 4 when I got into Universal Monsters, and Goosebumps was probably like right there with it. Blockbuster, but we had Fox Kids. We'd come home from school, and Fox Kids was still on. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and I think at that point they were probably showing. Yeah, Goosebumps at 4:30. X-Men TAS, Spider-Man TAS, Beetleborgs was still on. Like, oh, dude, it was the greatest thing ever. But I remember Goosebumps. I remember probably A Night in Terror Tower was like one of the first episodes I saw. It was one of those things where it was just scary enough that it gave you a shiver.
Yeah.
But it was more of this fascination than fear. And I remember going to Blockbuster and renting not like Bride of the Living Dummy, maybe. I remember that because there was like 10 VHS tapes. So it's just one of those things that I feel like it's always been a part of my life. And I got the box right here. We'll crack open the box.
We're gonna crack it open later.
In a little while. Let's keep going. But I mean, I've got it all still. So
That's
we'll
sick.
get to it.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see some of those books, man. Because the cover art, we'll get to the cover art. It's iconic. Sammy Joe, talk to us. Goosebumps, your first experience.
Mine was probably the Creature Teacher. Because I actually did a book report on it when I was in elementary school. I think I did it like every year for like 3 years. The same book report on Creature Teacher.
Just go back and just rewrite a couple words.
Yeah.
Different teacher. You don't have to rewrite anything.
And but yeah, no, I that one really messed with me. I had like nightmares about it as a kid, but yet I still really enjoyed it. And I really related to it because I felt I didn't like my teachers. So that one really stuck out for me. And my parents are the ones that got me the books, I should say, because I did not like reading at all. So they got me a bunch of R.L. Stine's books, and I couldn't put it down. And that's where it came from for me.
And that's amazing because that's the reason why he put this together, made Goosebumps for kids to read more. And it drew you in. And it's funny because when we talk about the cover art, right? The front covers of these books, it was like when you went to the video store and you would get a movie
based off the VHS cover.
Yeah, the VHS cover. Yep. And you would watch it. And the same thing went with these books. Like, oh, I got to get, it's like you were feeling the cover because it was, man, I don't know. Shout out to the gentleman that made it. It was Tim Jacobus. I know we were talking about that a little bit earlier. Incredible art designer, man. I mean, some of these covers I remember. I mean, the one that stuck out to me, creepy as hell, was that horror at Camp Jelly Jam, that counselor. Yeah, it was funny as hell, but it was creepy. But yeah, just the cover art of this in comparison, like I was saying, when you went to the video store. And then it made me want to read because I never liked to read either. And this was the only thing that I read back in the day. And hell, this may be the only thing I'm reading now other than Fangoria magazine. So it opened the door for, I guess, not only myself, but a lot of other children and kids, young adults to start reading and get into also horror simultaneously. So it was like a gateway to that, man. I mean, and Mike, to your point too, having, a relative, you said your grandmother, correct? That was reading you the stories, that connection, those memories that you have that, you shared with your grandmother. growing up and her reading those stories to you.
That connection, those memories.
So I'm hearing myself twice. I think I'm hearing myself.
You did. I put the YouTube on my laptop.
Oh, okay. I'm like, wait a minute. Where's it coming
I
from?
tried to mute it as fast as possible. I'm like, shit, Jimmy's gonna hear himself.
I heard myself, and I'm like, wait a minute, what connection's coming in? I'm looking for the UFO or something.
It's me. It's me.
That's awesome.
I thought they were coming back down to this
I
point.
just wanted to see the chat.
Holy smokes, man. All right, let's see what. Speaking of chat, let's go into chat, see what we got going on, see about others' experiences as well. I think we had a couple comics. Michael says, grew up on these books, read them over and over.
Same.
Swift, man. Swift, shout out to Swift, man.
Hey,
He's handling business, and he's still in the chat. This man is a legend.
buddy.
That's it. John, I got goosebumps looking at all you beautiful.
Oh, thanks. So nice.
John,
Stop.
you're amazing, man. And John, shout out to John, man. We just dropped this video. I don't know if anybody in the chat or maybe some of you have seen it. Him as David from the Lost Boys, man. Just incredible job John did in that video. Shout out to Johnny Sparks. Hey, Tony. Hey, Tony. What's happening, buddy? Tony's in the building. Melissa Simon says, I first saw the show when they aired it on YTV. That's in Canada. Then I fell in love with the books when Scholastic brought them to our school. Yeah, that was it. That's what I was looking forward to, honestly, with the Scholastic book orders. I was like, man, I just wanted to see Goosebumps. I didn't care about nothing. Well, that's a lie. There were some neat little things that they would have in the Scholastic book orders at times, but it was really this that I was looking to order, these Goosebump books. Loved how there was different endings to the stories.
Oh yeah,
to different pages. That was
give yourself goosebumps.
Yeah,
that was like a spinoff. Yeah,
I think there were like 50 of them that they did. I'd start reading part of it, and if I didn't like it, I'd go back, pick a different one.
That's like in they're like Choose Your Own Adventure.
Yeah.
Always makes me think of, there's an episode of Family Guy where Peter's reading it and he's like, oh, I didn't take my finger off the page. You saw, and like flips back real quick. Like, I didn't die. Yeah.
And that was Give Yourself Goosebumps.
Give yourself goosebumps. Yeah.
And there was altogether there was 62 of the original.
Right. The original. Yeah.
62 books. And they sold over 4 million copies worldwide. Okay,
Dang.
Which is absolutely incredible. I want to see whoever's in charge of Scholastic, because they've made good money on just this alone, on just Goosebumps alone.
Yeah, I was looking at the numbers. I think as of 2022, it was 400 million copies worldwide,
Jeez.
and then its prime, like when it peaked in the 90s, they were selling like 4 million copies a month.
That's insane.
Like,
a month.
Crazy.
Once they started banning them in like classrooms and stuff, I think kids just went crazy and wanted them even more.
Are they part of like Scholastic book fairs anymore? Because the school that I work at, I haven't seen any Goosebumps. So are like
We
they
haven't had a book fair in
Sad.
our school. I don't know.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm not sure.
They were the best-selling book series of all time until Harry Potter, which is crazy.
Man, screw Harry Potter, man. me and Harry got a little, no, but I mean, that makes sense. It was. I remember everybody in my class. Like, this is what we would look forward to. Like the kids I knew that we hung out with. It was Goosebumps.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What we would talk about. By the way,
you couldn't find certain books that you wanted, and you had to trade with your. I mean, it was like Pokemon cards before Pokemon really got big.
But then they started releasing them in like the box sets and everything.
Yeah.
They were a little easier to come by.
Yep.
Yeah, 100%. Killer Reactions. Killer be in the building. What's going on, guys? He says, Goosebumps cover told the story before opening the book. Oh yeah,
absolutely.
100%. I think my favorite cover. Well, yeah, the one that stuck out I told you was that horror Camp Jelly Jam, man. But the Haunted Mask. I mean, they had so many cool covers. Oh, there he goes.
There you go. I got you.
Wow.
I got you.
And it was even scary. I did have a gym teacher that looked like that guy.
Yeah, we all know that. We got a guy. Everyone knows this guy.
Yeah,
You have Ghost Beach over there, Ian?
I'm sure I do. Let me see what I got.
Boy.
Ask and
They're
you
in like
shall
really
receive.
good condition.
Yeah,
There it is.
not bad.
That was my
Yeah.
favorite cover.
That's like such a metal, that's a metal album cover.
I couldn't
man.
tell you anything from that book, but that cover's badass.
Yeah.
That's a fucking blue oyster cult. I mean, that's definitely
Yeah.
effective, man. Monster's Bat fan chimes in. Goosebumps out of my horror wheelhouse. Just want to say hello to all the horror heads. Did always feel a good vibe when I saw the books. I did read the scary Choose Your Own Adventure and Which Way books. I think, that we had just mentioned previously. Shout out to Andrew, Monsterized Bat fan, in the building. Appreciate that, buddy. That comment. Goddess of Death. Hey, Alyssa, what's happening? She's in the building. Jay Gardner says, "What's up, Paige? Paige Ann.
Hey, Jay.
What's going on?
I can't wait to see you in August.
Oh, yeah. Monster Mania. I was a big Goosebumps.
Family reunion.
Hungry for Horror. Matt Griffin in the building, man. Big Goosebumps fan as a kid. Had the books and the merch. Yeah, Horrorland. Horrorland was Alyssa's favorite. It was
Good
one that
taste,
stuck
Alyssa.
out because you're at a theme park, like you said,
Yeah.
ran by monsters. I mean, that's fucking
Mhm.
cool. And then the Night in Terror Tower was like Universal, going to wasn't it like going to like the Tower of Terror back in the day? I don't know if anybody ever been on that? Oh yes, that was
Whoa.
another badass cover. A Night in Terror Tower. Look at
That one was scary. That one scared me as a kid, like especially the episode, because it like warped time and the kids were trapped and that one messed with me. I think that was one like when they came back, they weren't
It was
always
like a
happy
big
endings.
premiere.
Yeah, it's like they're stuck permanently, and there weren't always happy endings, and that kind of it bugged us as kids, and that's great horror storytelling. Like it's not always happy endings, so
Yeah, because you know what? And a lot of times it always has that, the good guys win, the happy ending. But like in this, you left it, like you just said, Ian, not all the time was that the case. And left you questioning some things. Tony says, say cheese and die. Oh,
Ryan
yeah.
Gosling was in Say Cheese and Die.
Yeah.
One of his first
Ryan
roles.
Gosling. Yeah, dude, that's a good point. They were competing at the time too. In 92. I think it was 92. Yeah, that was it when they first. No, 95 that the show. 92 was the books. But also at the time was Are You Afraid of the Dark was still
Are
going
You
on.
Afraid of the
Yep.
Dark?
Yeah, but they were completely different times.
No, yeah, well, different
Yeah,
vibe.
Say Cheese and
Oh
Die.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
definitely a
cover.
different vibe.
Because
Are You Afraid of the Dark was on Saturday
Yeah, let me see.
late.
That's true.
Goosebumps was on
That's a good
after
cover.
school during the week.
It
Mhm.
was the show. The shows I watch some of them back now, and it's like, oh, some of them are just cringy and cheesy and campy, and I'm like,
Yeah,
I mean, I
he's
used to
No,
like
the number one best, and I think it was the scariest. Are You Afraid of the Dark? The Tale of the Ghastly Grinner. Do you guys remember that one, dude? It was like he was like a yellow and blue like court jester, like the Joker.
Oh,
Had this crazy,
I gotta look
terrifying.
it up after.
Absolutely, the Tale of the
Yeah.
Ghastly Grinner.
Tale
Just
of the
peak
Ghastly
90s.
Grin. I'm writing that down.
Yep.
yeah, I
Check
got
that one out.
it. You know what? You remember this? What season that was, Ian? I don't remember that one.
I think it was a later season. Let me see.
Tale of the Ghastly Grinner.
Tale of the
That's
Ghastly
a tongue
Grinner.
twister. Why do they have such like complex names?
So, Mike.
Season
TV
4,
show.
episode
Season 4.
9.
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
I'll put that. Yeah, because now you got me wondering. I'm gonna have to watch that tonight. Season 4, episode 9.
Yeah.
Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying.
Oh shit! Look at that.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah, that is creepy.
Good
as hell.
stuff. It's good stuff.
It's like
Neon.
Yeah.
Slaughter High. It's like the Slaughter High, just almost
Yeah, it does. You're right.
reminds me of a little bit. Yeah. So, Mike, Big Mike, you're in the hot seat right now, man. TV show episode wise, I guess let's start the original because there were so many different. We got different TV series for Goosebumps, and I think more recently we'll get to the later ones momentarily. But what was your favorite?
I think the two that stood out the most were Haunted Mask, because the effects on that mask were way better than they deserve to be on a kids' TV show. It was pretty legit. And I always remember Welcome to Camp Nightmare being on, but I don't remember loving it that much. It was just always on.
Those are two good ones, man. Yeah, you're right. The Haunted Mask, the mask was That's another creepy ass mask, man. The haunted mask.
They did such a good job on that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They did.
Carly
Everything
so
was
did.
downhill from there. They wasted all their budget on that.
Yeah, exactly.
and yeah, Mike. Yeah, that was the one that stuck out. Was definitely the haunted mask. And I'm trying to think. I guess it was the Horrorland one. Those are the two that I remember the most. Just One Day in Horrorland, haunted mask, and
It's Slappy.
Night in Terror Tower. Slappy was the other one. There was a couple different episodes with
Creepy little
Slappy. A
shit.
couple different.
I
Weird
thought
thing.
Slappy was scarier on the show than the movie.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know what they did.
Oh,
to
look at
Slappy
that. Ah, he's so
movies.
creepy.
Night of the Living
But
Dummies.
neither do I.
Erie, Indiana. Erie, Indiana had
Ooh,
one
deep
season.
cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, Erie, Indiana. I think it only ran one season.
Yeah, it
and
wasn't on long.
Omri Katz played in it, who played Max Dennison in Hocus Pocus. He was the main guy. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah. It's a cool show. Yeah, you guys should check out Erie, Indiana. It's
I agree with
It was
that.
Just
one season.
one of
yeah.
a kind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was.
I agree with that.
Mike says you think the new show they would come out with the old ones on physical media.
Yep.
Yeah,
One would
dude,
think they'd
Yeah.
sell, man. They would sell.
The new
I
show
mean,
is
yeah.
not bad.
classic.
Who Trick or Treat Studios? They just did that first series of
Figures.
figures. It's like 5 of them. Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
not-
they
The
sold
price on all their stuff sucks.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
for what they are, they're not worth.
They're really cool.
They're not worth.
Yeah, but-
Boxes are cool
yeah.
if you're an inbox
Yeah.
collector, but for 5 points of articulation, 20
Yeah.
whatever they are, $25-$30.
Yeah.
Get the hell out of here.
So Paige,
With the NECA stuff.
Yes.
what about you?
Yo.
TV shows. Did
What,
you watch
TV shows?
Yeah, the TV one. Which episode was your favorite? What stood out to you?
Like the newest one?
No, the original.
Or like the
90s,
original?
90s.
Oh, it's definitely the Slappy one because I'm very afraid of like dolls. Anything doll-like or like ventriloquist dummies or anything terrifies me.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, Lawrence on the team. If he's watching Armando, he knows I can't with dolls. I'm with you on that.
neither can I.
hate-
I hate them.
Oh, doll. Yeah, when I was in Hell House, it was hell just looking at some of these dolls. I can't.
You like that? You know what ruined dolls for me? I don't know if anyone's ever seen Dolly Dearest. It's very like
Yup.
I feel like a lot of people just don't talk about it enough. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's horrifying. That movie ruined it for me. Dolls are a no-go.
Do you guys remember? I don't know how old you guys are. Jimmy, you're probably my age. Do you remember Corky the doll?
No.
You say Corky?
Corky?
No.
No, Mike. How do I not remember this? Where was this, Mike?
I couldn't tell you. My mother went all over trying to find one for me when I was really little.
What?
This is what it. I don't know if you
Oh God, I don't know. If I can look at this picture, man.
pull it up. Pull it up. Ian, you had good.
Yeah, let me see.
you didn't
Yeah,
have
let me see
any
what I
glare
can
there.
do.
Corky doll.
Oh, Corky, not Corgi, like a dog.
No, not like a dog. Corky's
Not
this
like a
red-headed doll.
Doll. Let's check it out.
Wow,
Corky the
okay.
doll.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
never
pull it
seen
up.
this thing.
Never
looks
heard of
terrifying.
Corky.
Oh hell no, bro! I'm not
I don't
even
want to
looking
hear
at
of Corky.
this. No, this picture
I've got this in my
freaks me out, bro.
basement still. Yes.
No, get
No.
that out. It's like the
Oh
real
my
good guy.
Let me say,
Get him out of here.
oh goodness, no.
But I
It's
have
like-
mine dressed up like an astronaut.
Oh, I love it.
And all my cousins were afraid of this thing. A couple years ago, we went and stayed at a friend's house, and we were doing like horror movies and stuff. And I snuck it into the house and left it
Ew.
in her bedroom. She found it after we left. It's now back in my possession. It's in the basement. So
No,
if you need
Mike.
anything by, I'll pull it out for you.
No,
Does it
I
talk
want to
to
see
you?
it. I want to see it.
And not
I wanna
anymore.
see
It doesn't. It's
Oh, damn.
8 years old.
That
I
freaky
don't want to see
thing.
that damn doll. Get that shit out of here, man. That thing is creepy as hell.
I wanna see-
Literally.
It's holding souls, man. I'm telling you, there's somebody in
His,
there.
his little sailor
Mhm.
cap. Oh man.
Loved Are You Afraid of the Dark? Melissa says, Tony, the dog with the glowing eyes. Woof, woof, woof. Yeah. Listen, man.
Yeah.
In the
That-
intro.
Yeah, I got to tell you about that intro. That iconic, that theme. Not only was the book covers something that was catchy and drew you in, but the theme. You could just hear the first couple of notes. That's how you know.
Oh,
It's just
yeah.
like when you hear like Carpenter's Halloween, man. You hear Goosebumps. You know what it
It's
is.
a banger.
What about
It is an absolute banger. Still is.
Yeah.
It is.
Artwork, the
100%.
fucking like. So the show was a little cheesy. Okay, you watch it back, but I mean the books were. When I remember reading them, they were great.
Oh, yeah, because
In
mine can.
our 30s and 40s, we're not the target audience for that show anymore.
Oh, yeah.
At the time, it was cutting edge.
Hell yeah. No, you're right. And I guess, as you
Mask.
get older, you look at things with a different lens. Obviously, we're not going to like it the same way we did when we were younger, but it's still watching it back now. Hold on. Do you think they, okay, no, wait, we already said this one. I think I've seen a comment I want to pop up on here. Say Cheese, Vader says Say Cheese and Die is the kids' version of Polaroid film. Wait, by Polaroid, I mean the horror film that came out. Okay. I'm trying to think what you were talking about. V? Paige probably knows. Polaroid. Welcome to Dead House was my favorite. That was the creepiest one.
Started it all. Yeah.
Yeah, I was the one that Stine said it was more horror. It was less comedy in that one. And you're right, that one definitely started the whole thing up. He originally, we got a couple little facts I'll pull up here. Stine, he was just contracted for 4 books, and they weren't really successful. And actually, it wasn't even his idea to do this. I think I believe it was his wife. I got to find the exact person. Could have been the wife.
I had read that his publisher pushed
yeah.
him to do it because of how successful his young adult books were, which I think was Fear Street.
Fear Street,
89.
Yeah.
You're right. That's a good point, Mike. 89, Fear Street came out, and then before that, it was 86 was Blind Date. It was something called Under Scholastic's Point Horror series. So Blind Date was first in 86, and 89 was Fear Street. And then he got the name off of something on Channel 11. It says here it's an advertisement for Goosebumps Week. So it's funny how you got some of the inspirations. Looking at that too. Even with the Haunted Mask, that was based on, his son. Actually.
Yes.
Yeah. Go ahead. You could tell.
He said that he remembered his son struggling to take off his Halloween mask, and he used that as inspiration for the book.
I thought that was a rumor.
No, it's the real deal. I mean, little things like that. You get ideas. You get inspired by that, and start writing, and then behold, the Haunted Mask is made. Haunted Mask, and then it was 2. There was a Haunted Mask 2 as well, which was pretty good. The original was better though.
The original was better. The great thing about both of the we'll come back to your comment about werewolves. The great thing about the Haunted Mask duology was they weren't moralistic, but they had like this emotional depth to them. And the first one was about like true love and like a mother's love, and that's kind of what breaks the curse. And I remember watching Haunted Mask the first time and scared the ever living daylights out of me as a kid. Like once the heads all start like floating and they're like moaning and groaning, and it was terrifying. And then when they're in
great sound effects.
Yeah, the sound effects are great. Well, she has like the paper mache, her own, like the head that the mother made, and it starts talking like, "Help me, help!" I'm just like, hell no, man, no, I'm out, yo.
That one makes me claustrophobic.
Yeah, and then just the panic where she's like, I can't find the seam. I can't, like, you just can't, like, what do you do? Get the chainsaw, like,
even the way she was screaming when her friend was trying to help her pull it off.
Yeah. But it like starts to warp her too. Like it's kind of cheesy, but kind of like, oh, you'd be shot today. Like when she's like mouthing off to the mom. Like, she's like, "Don't scare my daughter," and she's like, "Well, I'll get you too," or something like that. And she's like, "Hey, I'm calling the cops." It's like, no, man, get the gat.
Get the gat.
Yeah. So the first one's great, and then the second one, he's getting old. Like it's turning him into an old man, and he's like, "I'm gonna have a heart attack, and I can't breathe," and like, I can't get it off. And so that one's like. I mean, they're both masterpieces, but something about the Haunted Mask. I think Slappy is probably like the most iconic like character and symbol, but I think in terms of the book, I feel like Haunted Mask is probably still the most popular. I mean, it makes perfect sense. That's the first episodes that they produced. So Yeah.
No, dude, really good sound effects, Ian. I love it. No, I love what you're talking about. You brought back some memories because I was thinking about Carly Beth when she had the mask on, and you kind of felt it too, like you were getting claustrophobic. Like you're like, oh wow, she's trying her hardest to get this mask off, and you felt that anxiety that she was feeling, and then she turned into, like you said, when she started to get vicious.
Yeah,
she was snapping on people. Like turning into like
changed her whole being.
Yeah, she's evolving.
Yeah.
And
No,
when she scared the two boys that were bullying her, both dressed up in the worst pirate outfits. They got the balls down on her.
Yes.
Oh man, yeah. There was something about that series, man. That, and I guess when you're younger, it was, you get attracted. I got at least attracted to this through the books, and then watched the series, and it was something to watch. And like you said, Mike, too, it was Are You Afraid of the Dark was great, but it was two different shows. And then I think this also inspired another show, Animorphs. I don't know if you guys remember Animorphs. I remember that.
Oh yeah.
That was another great show, late 90s. And seeing what they've done even now, like it's turned into a movie. We've seen that 2015. I think it was 2015, 2016, something like that. Jack Black was the Goosebumps movie. They had two. Wasn't a huge fan of the second one. The first one was okay. Was pretty good. But I am liking what they're doing. I don't know what you guys think about this. You can let me know. What do you think about the new series that they have out?
It's a
I
little
didn't even know
darker,
they
right?
had a new series coming out.
Yeah, I watched that a couple, I think like 2 years ago when I was in Miami. We were watching it. We found it, and I didn't even know they had like a Goosebumps show. It was pretty good. It's pretty good.
David Schwimmer's on it, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's hard
I
to
can't
watch.
stand him. So.
Yeah, he's actually really good at this. I like him in this.
Okay, I take your word for it, Jimmy.
I
The
think
show
he's only
sucks
in the
you in.
second
It really
season.
does. You could binge it.
Yeah.
Well, they kind of went the same route with Are You Afraid of the Dark, where they brought that back a couple years ago. Did like a limited series, right?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. I mean, I wasn't a fan of that though. With the Are You Afraid of the Dark stuff?
Yeah, it wasn't. Definitely was not the same.
No,
Never is.
Goosebumps,
No.
man. This new series, The Vanishing. I think that's what it's called. That was the most recent one. There were 2 seasons. First season was good. The second one, like you said with David Schwimmer, that one was actually really well done, and I was surprised.
I think that one was inspired by Stay Out of the Basement, like more than anything. I think
That's what it looked like.
Yeah, that first season, it kind of hit Monster of the Week a little bit, but it was like it ended up being like a cohesive story, and Slappy played a big part, and the Haunted Mask played a big part. And they pulled elements from a bunch of the other ones, and I know everyone thought season 2 was going to be like a full continuation, and it wasn't. It was something totally different. But I've not watched them. I've heard really, really good things about both of them, and so I'm probably going to check them out after tonight's conversation. So
Yeah,
did they use the same cast for both seasons?
No.
So David Schwimmer was only on season 2?
Only
He's
season
only season
2, yeah.
Nah, he should vanish.
What's the beef with Dave, Mike?
Can't stand him. He's on a very short list.
Is it just the way he
Just everything about him.
articulates? Is it just his face?
Everything.
Is it-
Everything.
It's the way he breathes. I don't like the way he breathes.
Sam's like, yo, Mike just wants him to stop breathing, stop working. Look, all I'm saying is I get it, Mike. I mean, you look at David Schwimmer's face. He has that face. You just want to punch him.
It's very comfortable with him.
Yeah. But, I'm not a fan of the Friends show. Okay. Nah, the missus is, she loved it. I don't like that. I can't. I hate the fucking theme. I don't want to do. No. The only Friends I want to see is the one that somebody had created online with the Jason, Michael, Fred, the horror icons in there.
That's a great one.
I love that. But yeah, on the show though, on this show, on the Goosebumps, that second season, he actually did really well on that. And I give him the credit for that. But yeah, I'm with you, Mike. I really just don't like the way he looks. That's just my whole thing about it. I just, Dave, if you're watching, which I know you are.
Poor guy.
Come find me. If you're watching, come find me.
Dave, I know you're watching us right now. So, Mike and I have something to say to you, but you probably just rewind.
It's just your face. Fix your face.
Fix your face.
More than his face, but
yeah, stop breathing, Mike said. Stop it.
Yeah.
No, but
Hold your
anyway.
breath.
Yeah, but I guess looking back on when this started from '92 all the way to now, I'm just amazed. Honestly, I'm amazed that there's so much content. There was different runs on the book. I think it came out again in 2008. There was another run that they had. Horrorland series, Revenge of the Living Dummy, and they were on a 10-year hiatus. But
I think it's like 240 books total.
Yeah.
In the series, which is crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm reading here also that the series ran from October, the first run, October 27, 1995 to November 16, 98. And I could have sworn I watched it a little after 98. I don't know, maybe it was just obviously older episodes, but yeah, that all the way up to the late 90s had another run.
What you do is have a Goosebumps musical.
They had a what?
They should have a Goosebumps musical. That would be interesting to see.
That would be crazy. I mean, what would they do? I mean, there's so many, that's another reason. There's so many stories, but how they intertwine these stories into the newer seasons that we just seen from 2023 and the most recent one that we were just talking about. It's perfect. Because I was kind of thinking, well, what are they going to do? Is this going to be like an anthology horror series like back in the day? Or is this going to be one long story, but intertwining all these characters from the books that we read? And that's what it did. As much as I love the original anthology stuff that we got, I actually like this version of Goosebumps better. Tony says, Tales from the Crypt cartoon.
Nice.
Yeah, Tony. And you know what? Tales from the Crypt is what Stine got inspired by.
The old comic strips.
The old comic strips, yeah. In the 70s. Wasn't there a movie in 72? Tales from the Crypt? Right. In the early 70s, something like that. I got to look back. I got to double check.
Yeah.
But, yeah, guys, I mean, I'm trying to think of what else I wanted to bring up about this. Because I'm dying to see what Ian has in that box. Like, this is what got me.
Well, I mean, just stacks and stacks and stacks. Yeah. I mean, I got like everything. So
those were all
this
yours?
was. Oh yeah. They were mine and my brother's. I have a twin brother, and once we really got into them in elementary school, if we could find them, we'd go yard sailing a lot with my grandparents. And then we'd go like thrifting to antique.
Look at that.
Yeah. They look like they're
antique.
in great condition.
Yeah, I mean they're well loved, but
oh man.
Yeah. That was a big one. Curse of the Mummy.
Oh,
look at that.
Monster Blood.
Monster Blood, yeah.
The most coveted one I could never find. It's the final book in the original. It's like 62, I think. Monster Blood 4.
Yep.
It was a low print
one
run.
of the rarest.
It wasn't very It wasn't popular. Like the story wasn't popular, but it was a low print run. Monster Blood 4. Stay Out of the Basement. That was number 2. Welcome to Dead House. I mean, that's what started it all.
Yeah.
Piano Lesson Can Be Murder. I mean, just banger after banger. This one scared me. Be careful what you wish for.
Oh shit! I forgot about that one, man.
Yeah.
I know. I forgot about that one.
Yeah, that one scared me. You had to be like, just meticulously word what you were gonna say, or it was just like really warped. Welcome to Camp Nightmare. I mean, that's like the all-time.
Look at that. I'm just
Yellow Eyes.
I'm loving the cover art right now.
This one was great. The Girl Who Cried Monster.
Oh.
He's got like a jar of flies or something like that. Just the art was absolutely insane. Jacobus, like
he nailed it so well. Like I don't think he could have picked a better person.
Iconic.
Reminds you of the Dark Knight and Scarecrow. Yeah, man.
This was a banger. Jack-o'-lantern.
Oh, I love that one. That was one of my favorite cover ones, man.
Yeah.
Attack of the Jack-o'-lanterns. Yeah, man.
Beast from the East.
Billow's not on that cover.
Big, I know. I was just thinking the same thing. Oh my God.
There you go,
Oh,
Jimmy. He's right behind you right now.
The block.
Yeah, looking like a freak. This was one of my favorites. The Barking Ghost. That one was wild. That one was scary. I remember that one being scary. Of course, I think was Tony talking about this one earlier? Werewolf of Fever
Yes.
Swamp?
Yes.
Yeah.
Said it got him into werewolves.
That's what got people into werewolves, man. This one was fun. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Why I'm Afraid of Bees.
Oh, dude, yeah.
I like that cover art.
Yeah. I think this is like a reprint. But
You got them all in there almost, man. Oh, yeah.
One day.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's the original.
Yeah.
I remember the original was different color. It was a different color.
Look how shiny it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cuckoo Clock of Doom.
Glistening.
Cuckoo Clock of Doom.
It's a good one.
Yeah, that's it. I'm going to start reading again, guys. I'm sold.
Hey.
Same.
I'm not only reading shit on my phone anymore. I'm actually going to get a physical. I only have like 3 books in there that I've been trying to read for
Attack
fucking
of the
3 years.
Mutant.
I love that
That
one.
was one of the good episodes. Yeah.
Yep.
Attack of the Mutant. That's like a comic book come to life or
Mhm.
something like that. Phantom of the Auditorium.
Dude, you got
The auditorium.
You're set.
this.
Yeah.
Literally.
Return of
Oh,
the.
Oh, I have that one.
That's a sick cover.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go Eat Worms.
I remember that too. Yeah.
Um,
You must have like.
There's how I got my shrunken head.
I'm looking. I swear, I might be missing some that I had, but
In 4th grade, my which one we got there?
No, those are cover too. Yeah, I remember that cover too. Yeah.
yeah, I think I have more because I remember I've got a bunch of box of books upstairs, so I'm guessing probably like some of my other kids' books. You know what I also wanted to bring up? I wish I could have found them. These were fun. You know what was scarring and demonic and from the pits of hell?
Oh, why?
There was 3 of them. 3 of them. Shit, what were they called? Scary stories to tell in the dark. Do you guys remember that?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That sounds familiar. Yeah.
The most haunting, terrifying thing. Let me see if I can find pictures.
I have the books.
For future reference, I'll see if I can't find these books. They were the most. They did a movie like a couple years ago. Yeah.
That movie is a great introduction for young teens to get into horror. I think it was,
This was
really
like the
well
cover
done for
to
what
the
it
first
was.
one.
Oh shit. Look at that. Yeah.
And like there were tons and tons
I have
of
those ones. My friend
illustrations
got me that
like
for
this.
Christmas one year.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that right
Like
there.
3 of them in a box set or
That's a
something.
tattoo.
Yeah.
Looking at that.
That's like nightmare fuel.
Oh yeah. Pure
Mhm.
night. Like this was the one that scared the shit out of everybody.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. It
Yeah.
looks like
Yeah.
me in the morning.
Scary stories to tell in the dark's good.
Come on.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad, man.
Yeah.
That's creepy as hell.
I have all my stuff packed, or I would pull it out.
Something weird. What was that, man? What was that movie?
That was what it was called. Scary stories to tell in the
Scary
dark.
stories to tell.
No,
in the dark.
I'm thinking about that picture. That picture, skeleton, that creepy shit. Remind me
It
of
kind of
something.
looks like the
a
dude
movie.
from 28 years later.
Oh, I can't-
Reminds me of the movie Mama for some reason.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Let's see.
I did not like that
I think
movie.
we all experience scary stories to tell in the
There you
dark.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
It snuck up on you. It's like a cursed artifact. No one went out and bought these. You just found it in your house one day and had nightmares for the
Gifted
rest
it.
of your life.
How to get there? Nobody knows, but they're
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
man. Yeah.
It's like the Annabelle doll. It always comes back.
Oh,
Yeah, far and away, that was my favorite.
Yep.
That was the best. Yeah, I know I'm missing some. I've got another box because I definitely had number 2. But I got to meet
I
Tim.
look at that.
That's awesome.
That is so cool.
a few years ago. Sorry for the reflection, but he was great. I tried to do some research on this. I don't want to misspeak when I bring this up. I think he has a disorder where his hands tremble now, and I think he can't paint traditionally anymore.
Parkinson's?
I think. So I think that's a big reason why you don't see a lot of his work anymore. But I think he's has in the last few years has gotten into digital painting.
Oh, okay.
And if he's on social media, like he's still posting stuff. I mean, just an icon. And I know there's other like Instagram accounts like 90s Kids Library and stuff like that really dives deep into like the behind the scenes history of Goosebumps, and you can find like the reference photos that Tim Jacobus used, like his daughter or somebody has like a mask, and I mean it's that, like the cover specifically.
That's awesome.
The Jelly Jam got like, I mean, there's like 10 or 12 really great reference photos.
I'm telling you, he had a reference my gym teacher. I swear to God, he looked like that. I gotta get a picture of this guy. You know, it's just he's a little over exaggerated on the cover, but like, dude, it's just, and he was short too, big ass head, creepy. Yeah, man.
Like a bobblehead.
Yeah, man. No, for real. He was like one of those.
Give me drop and give me 20.
No, he reminded me. You know what? He had the attitude. I'll tell you right now. He looked like that guy, the horror. I forgot his name in the book. Horror Jam on the cover, but he had the attitude of the drill instructor of Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. He was just drop down, give me infinity. I'm like, infinity? No, man. I don't know if anybody knows what I'm talking about, but some of you may do, may know. But yeah, man. And I see that cover, and then I read the book, and then after reading that book, and then 1 year later coming across the teacher, I'm like, these books are real. This was based on this guy. It's good. And then even the Haunted Mass stuff, like I was younger, like that was always a thing because I get claustrophobic sometimes, and I can't. Also, I don't like planes. Get on plane. I have a problem putting certain masks on, even for Halloween. Right? I mean, I'm ugly enough, but when I do want to put another mask on and look a little bit better, I usually go with the Dixon stuff or the easy, slip-on mask and stuff. I don't know how some of these team members in here, like Josh Horror Daddy, wears these silicone masks that just
hot, baby. They're hot.
It's
nuts.
It's Coley Beth. It's all over again. I'm just
dedication. I can't breathe in that. Nope.
No, man. I would. And then when you take it off, it's like a waterfall of sweat. I'm like, Jesus.
It's water weight. It's fine.
If that's a such thing, I mean, I would have been a toothpick already. And then with this, but yeah, no, some of the shows, I got to go back and watch some of the other episodes. I think there was it 4 seasons. The first couple seasons had a lot of the good stuff from what I remember. But it's something that if you guys remember it, if everybody in here remembers, you have kids, pass it along to them. Show them like this is what we grew up on, man. 90s, yeah, it was campy at times, but we loved it.
It was fun. It was fun.
And it was must-see TV, right? You had to be in front of the TV back then. You can't just rewind it unless you recorded it, and I talked about this already, recording. I had episodes of Goosebumps recorded, and my mother recorded over with fucking General Hospital.
And my mom was just watching General Hospital this morning. Earlier this afternoon. I'm like, they still have that on?
They just get to Horrorland, and then what's going on? They're in the hospital. This is not. So I started putting. You know what? I started removing the piece out of the VHS tape, and what did she do? She put tape over it. Oh, she's good. She's good. And I had to hide my tape, my VHS. I'm trying to get Goosebumps good if I can't watch it. I'm outside a lot of times back in the day. You guys remember in the 90s. We were outside a lot, So if we didn't make a show, like we try to set the timer and try to, at least that was me, just try to set it.
Look, I had a tree house. It wasn't anything. It wasn't anything crazy, but we had a tree house, and we'd go up in the tree house and read Goosebumps. Like,
I would do that now.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, I thought you were about to say that's where your whole family lived, because the way you said it, the way you said it was like we had a treehouse.
Right, we're Swiss Family Robinson, exactly.
Yeah, the way you did say that, it sounded like
we had a treehouse.
Like, how big is that? Those trees? Was
right.
It like the Ernest Scared Stupid tree?
Yeah,
right.
The whole house.
I wish, man. I would
My
live
best
there.
friend's a squirrel.
Yeah, yeah. The Keebler elves. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I knew those guys. They came around the
Right,
neighborhood a
right.
couple times. Oh, yeah, man. There was nothing like back in the day in the '90s and these cartoons. Like again, even cartoons then were way better than what we're getting nowadays. What these kids are getting nowadays.
Yeah,
You know?
those cartoons, like looking back on it, they were kind of morbid for us to watch. Like Ren and Stimpy. Like
Oh God, yeah.
that
Ren
was
and Stimpy
Johnny
was great.
Bravo.
Johnny
Johnny
Bravo.
His whole, yeah. Let's just get laid, baby. That's like his whole life.
Yeah, that was there was some great content back in the '90s. Goosebumps, then it was a big deal. This was for us. This was a bit, prime time. This is something we look forward to watching. And I feel like every kid, maybe it's me, they go through that phase where they just get enamored
Kitty.
with horror, at one point or another, and then it's like, are they going to be horror fans the rest of their life? Are they going to be like those commercial horror fans? Or are they just going to say, well, this is not for me? Because back then, everybody that I knew loved this. And then, Animorphs, like I was talking about it. We just had a lot of good stuff. What is Umeki Shannon? Not just General Hospital, Days of Our Lives, Grandma didn't play. Umeki, what's going on? I appreciate you jumping in the conversation. You know what I'm talking about, Miss Shannon. Thank you very much. Caitlin, Goosebumps theme is sublime. Love it.
Indeed.
It really is. It really is.
Indeed.
These books paved the way for our love of
Oh,
horror.
I love that. That's so well said.
Yes. Thank you, Vader. Absolutely. East Coast.
Oh, yes. Beetleborgs, man. Come
Hi,
on.
John.
This is the best thing ever.
I got to say, John, that's John. Somebody knows this gentleman, East Coast Creep.
Yeah, this is John. East Coast Creep.
That beard is badass, bro.
Righteous.
I love it. I love that pick. So,
look, I'm glad people brought Beetleborgs up. I think I brought it up first. Beetleborgs had.
I love how you just give me. Yeah, I bought it. That was me.
They were stationed out of a haunted house.
It was in a haunted house, and it had, Frankenstein's monster and Dracula and the Mummy and a werewolf and like a little Jawa looking thing and
the Jay Leno
Flabber
looking. Yeah, I think that was his name, right?
Flabber was like, he's supposed to be Elvis, but he looks exactly like a blue-faced Jay Leno. He's like the ghost of Elvis named Flabber. You guys gotta check out Beetleborgs. It was Saban.
You don't have to check out Beetleborgs.
You don't have to.
You don't have to. As somebody who grew up on it, it was you had to be there. It sucks now. But I mean the costumes was great.
Is it like a trippy thing? Like
what's that? It's like Power Rangers. It's more like Power Rangers.
It was very
like
derivative of Power Rangers.
Yeah. It was like 3 kids who
cool.
read comic books and like become their heroes, which are the Beetleborgs. But it's like the ghosts in the house are what allow them to do that. Like, it's batshit crazy.
They just ended up repurposing those costumes for like a very later season of Power Rangers. There were like villains in it and some big fight scene.
A fat fart and Elvis ghost.
Yes. Great.
That's amazing. Caitlin says she's going to meet the Goosebumps cast soon in Houston.
I'm glad you brought that up. I think Catherine Long, who played Carly Beth, she's just like blown up lately. She's doing a lot of podcasts. Jimmy, might have to look into that. She's doing a lot of podcasts. She's doing a lot of convention appearances. She seems like she's all in and like loves, talking about it. I saw her announced for a bunch of conventions. One of the guys that played like the bully, in the bad pirate costumes, he's doing a lot of shows. So that, it'd be fun to talk to them. I mean, they're in their 40s. And crazy. Hayden Christensen,
he was
Darth Vader. He was in Night of the Living Dummy 3. Played one of the main kids in that one. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of great stuff. I think R.L. Stine is at New York Comic Con this year, so if you got to meet him,
that's amazing.
He's going
to
take
do a lot of appearances.
Just yep, no, 100%. Sorry, I just had to ban somebody from the comments real quick.
Sweet.
See, if you're coming here making ridiculous comments, you're gonna get banned. Just understand that.
I
See
think I
ya.
missed it.
Nice knowing you.
They're gone. They're out of here. Oh, Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, that's right.
I remember Mikey was saying that earlier. Yeah, say cheese and duck. It's crazy. You know, you see some of the big A-list actors, and no matter what it is, whether it's Goosebumps or whether it's Nightmare on Elm Street with Johnny Depp and Kevin Bacon in Friday the 13th, they got their start in horror. You know,
Yeah.
Jennifer Aniston and Leprechaun.
Yeah.
That woman doesn't age. I don't know.
She does not. I don't know where this fountain of youth is, but I'm going to find it. Watch me.
Yeah.
She's a vampire. I'm convinced.
Her
Think
and Paul
so.
Rudd.
Maybe she'll join us August 9th.
Listen, hopefully, I would love to see Jennifer Aniston out there. We could have her as one of the vampires. Yeah. No, seriously. I mean, it's amazing. Some of the fact that how everybody get their start. A lot of times people get their start in horror. And seeing these kids, these adult actors that we know as children in something like this, in Goosebumps, is cool, man. And I wanted to give the floor to anybody. Just go around the room with Sammy. Any other experience that you had, with either the books, any memories that you have of reading these books or watching the show or movie or anything recently, even with anything Goosebumps related.
I'm just glad that I was able to experience it as a kid, because I really think that it shaped my imagination, and it kind of gave me, like, this might sound weird, but like a safe space, because I knew like other people were also interested in these books and had a crazy imagination like me. So I was like, oh, we could be weird together. You like horror, I like horror too. But when you're reading them as a kid, you're learning about yourself. You're in an awkward phase of life, figuring out who you are, what you like, what you don't like. But those like illustrations, like the cover, the boldness of it just like really captivated me. And I'm glad that I was able to experience it, because I really think that also helped shape my passion for the horror community.
That was really well said, Sam. Thank you.
Yeah.
100% agree with
I'm here
you.
all night.
I appreciate it. No, that was really well said. And you're right. You're on the money with that. I mean, hell, I'm still trying to find myself. Ian, Wolfman, you're you go, buddy. Any memories? Goosebumps.
Yeah, it's something that I think it was cyclical for me. I remember it being there when I was a kid. I remember, going to antique malls and stuff and just digging and finding this stuff. And, the smells, like, I mean, even now, like you pick it up and it's like walking into a comic book shop. And you just like, you smell that's the 90s, baby. So
smells like the 90s.
Yeah. Nostalgia is a hell of a drug.
Yes.
So, that was, I remember like getting into it when I was living out with my brother and some friends, like post college. And, we found it's all streaming on Netflix, and we all like binge watched a bunch of it. And, it was probably like 2016 or so. So it's just something that's always kind of been there. Just that nostalgia. I remember kind of, not that we had to hide it from my parents, were totally fine with it, but I went to a Christian elementary school, and it was like we all got into it, and it was like we had to kind of hide the books because so that was like funny. But all the kids were reading them. Everyone loved them, and you hear the stories about the book bans and stuff for these. It was like the crazy, right-wing people that had to just take it way too far, and like, these books are the devil. Like everything was the devil. This was the devil, and Harry Potter was the devil, and Pokemon was the devil. Yeah.
Football
so
is the devil.
It's just fun to like reminisce about something it's perfectly innocent, and it got the outsider kids reading, and I think that's the coolest thing about it. It was like a brand of identity where it was like, did you want to read the Boxcar Kids? Did you want to read that? No. I mean, you might
I love
have, and
the
that's cool.
Boxcar Kids.
Yeah. I mean,
Boxcar
I did
children.
too. But yeah, you wanted something. I was into horror from as far back as I could remember because the Universal monsters and probably predated these for me. But that's what That's what we were looking for. We were looking for those. What am I like? I don't fit in. I don't fit in all the normal places. So I think this was a way, kind of to Sammy's point. It was like, hey, this was like a safe space. This was a way for me. Not that I needed a safe space because all my friends were reading them, but it was just something where it was like, hey, I can attach to this and connect to it and experience fear in a controlled and safe environment. And it's not fear in the sense of like, hey, this is going to hurt me. It's fear in the sense of, wow, this is thrilling.
Yeah.
And if it gets to that point where it's too much, I can close it and put it down. That's cool. That's cool. Like, so R.L. Stine, he changed the world. He really did.
No, very well said, Ian, as well, man. You're right. I mean, it gave us a space, right? Like us horror fans, us kids. This was our secret club right here, because hey, let's face it. At least I was different than a large group of people. I was always, on a different level. I felt like mentally. So, it was, I had a couple friends that, we all, would talk about these books, and we would look forward to what Caitlin said in the comments here, the Scholastic Book Fair. Oh man,
It was like crack.
it was, yeah.
What a rush.
I don't know what crack is, I never had it. But it was definitely like, that first sip of coffee in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
It was good stuff. But we'll go around. Paige, you're up next. Any memories? Anything you want to talk about?
Some of my memories. I remember 4th grade when we had the Scholastic Book Fair. I was the first one to like run towards Goosebumps, and everyone's just like looking at me strange, and I'm like, whatever, guys, you don't understand. And I love the intro to like the shows, like the whole like the briefcase opening, the papers going, So I watched that to like go to sleep. There's like true crime, and then there's Goosebumps. I'll run it in the background of my sleep. And honestly, ever since like Night of the Living Dummy, I just don't. Night of the Living Dummy triggered Dolly Dearest, and I just don't fuck with dolls or puppets. But yeah, Dead Silence is one of my favorite movies, so don't ask me how it works.
Yes.
But, I was born in, right? It makes no sense, but I was born in 94, so I got into it a little later. But honestly, Goosebumps is like, the OG.
No, yeah, 100%, Paige. I agree with you. And you know what? I just seen something in here too. Where was it? Somebody. Yeah, Goosebumps books were the Hardy Boy series for goth kids. It was amazing. Yeah, and not only goth kid. I wasn't even a goth kid. I loved horror. That's what it was. And I've seen movies before I even watched Goosebumps. I watched Friday the 13th beforehand, and but I got hooked on this series, man. It was just, I guess, with the artwork, with the books first, and then the show. I'm like, that was everything for me, man. But anyway, enough of me talking here. Bad Mike, talk to us.
Well, kind of going back to what you just said, Jimmy. I had seen Nightmare on Elm Street, movies like that before I was into Goosebumps, but this was much more age appropriate. So it was, like everybody else has said, a little bit safer. I remember in 4th grade, right around when we were told we couldn't bring them in anymore, my teacher would kind of use Goosebumps as an incentive for the kids to do their work. So if everybody got their stuff done Friday afternoons, the last like 20 minutes of the day, she would read a book to us. And I vividly remember her reading How I Got My Shrunken Head, and then having us draw pictures about what we envisioned happening, which is, I mean, as a teacher now, it's a really great exercise, but at the time, nobody wanted to do anything on a Friday afternoon. Yeah, it was kind of cool. The books were great. I think a lot of them still hold up today. And the fact that they're still going on in some form, whether it be a movie, a show, whatever, toys from Trick or Treat Studios, like Ian brought up before, it's still very relevant. It's nostalgic, and people still have a passion for it. So it's pretty cool.
No, 100%, Mike. I agree with all you right here. And you know what, Ian? I think to your point, you had me thinking about the smell. Dude, I'm gonna have to go find. Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. I know that bookstore smell, and it's like they're gonna think I'm nuts. I'm just gonna walk in there. Got any goosebumps in here? Starts sniffing pages.
Sir,
Guys,
sir,
nuts.
put the
Smell
book
the book.
down.
I'm buying it. I swear I'm buying it. One
Yeah.
more sniff. It's like scratch and sniff stickers back. No,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's a very distinct smell of like bookstore smell.
Literally.
You go into Barnes and Nobles.
Not
I
the
don't get
same.
it. I don't
It's not
get it
the
in there. No, you got to go to those old mom and pop bookstores, man. I found one not about 40 minutes from me, and man, it just it's great. But yeah, I don't have any of my copies of Goosebumps. I thought I did. I was trying to look and see if I had anything, but I think it's time, guys. I think it's time I start reading again. I think
Hey,
I'm not
rather
to
late than
start
never.
all over again. Midlife crisis, Jimmy here. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go.
Midlife crisis time to reread all Goosebumps.
I mean, the only thing-
Sounds like a good time to me.
I gotta be honest. I'm just tired of looking at a screen. Like when I do this,
Yeah.
I love looking at you guys and looking at this screen. I'm saying on the phones, like reading everything I read is on a phone. I'm like,
That must
that's
hurt
why I
your
start
eyes to read on that
Oh,
because
yeah.
I don't know how people
Mhm.
do it. I don't know. I
People
can't do
have
that.
the tablets and the Kindles, and if I'm reading, and I read a decent amount, it's physical. I cannot do books on a screen. Can't do it.
It's too much. Too much
Yeah.
staring at that thing for too long. He says no
Yeah.
good for your eyes. Mama Swift, I like the book fair more than the kid. more than her kid. That's amazing.
I agree, Mama Swift.
Beta. I remember just going there wild. Oh yeah, the bookmarks. Yeah.
Oh,
Some
yeah.
Goosebumps.
That's some good stuff.
True. They should make another Goosebumps film, Miss Shannon. Yeah.
I agree.
And watch the series, Miss Shannon. If you didn't see the series, check that out. It's a newer series out there.
Disney Plus.
Disney Plus. Thank you.
Yeah.
And that's the video store. Tony, I remember the video store smell, man.
Yes.
That's another distinct smell.
I want Blockbuster to come back.
That's
Same.
not happening, unfortunately.
great.
There is one.
Yeah, there's one left,
Isn't
right?
it-
Bend,
There's
Oregon.
one.
Yeah,
Is that
yeah.
in
I knew it was in
Alaska or
there.
something?
Oregon.
Nope, that was far.
It would be in Alaska. Fuck.
It's Bend, Oregon. And she's doing like a little tour. I think
Yeah.
the lady Sandy that runs that, she goes places and gives everybody that Blockbuster experience. But in my mind, I'm like, well, if you're doing a convention for a weekend, how the hell am I renting this?
Yeah.
I'm not going back to Oregon to return this.
They're right.
The lady,
I think that's the freestanding one in Oregon. It's still not the I don't think she has I could be wrong. I don't think there's a lot of VHS. But it's still fun to like go into one of the shops, man. What a lost art. Like what a lost era. It's insane. Because it wasn't that long ago. Like it really wasn't
officially
that
old.
long ago. Yeah.
Thank you, Sandy.
Welcome to the
Right
future,
when
y'all.
Blockbuster runs, they just hit different.
Yep,
You know what? I'll tell you right now, and this is why there's a hunger for originality. This is why there's a hunger for things that we grew up on in the 90s, even the 80s, because they can't do it like we did it, baby. That's why. Because back then we were the cool kids. We had a lot going on, man.
We the cool kids.
That's it. We had Goosebumps. We had TV series. Like they don't. I mean, nowadays they got some good ones. I'll give them that. But like the movies back then, the activities we did back then, certain things like you said, it's a lost art. Going into a video store and you can find a couple. You're not renting them, you're buying them. You can find record shops here and there. Sam Goody's. Like I remember going into Sam Goody. Goody got it. Suncoast. Yeah. It's the experience. This is what we talked about, even with a lot of things.
Yeah, they'll never know. They'll never.
Jen will never know.
We had it so good.
We didn't realize how good we had it back then. It was
We
more
didn't.
promotional.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Good
You're
point.
right, Tony. That is a good point. There was plastic popcorn
the
bucket.
popcorn buckets.
That's what
Those
we get.
popcorn buckets are horrible, by the way. Totally
Yeah.
random, but I'm so
Not a-
aggravated.
Not a
My
fan.
boyfriend
Not
got the
a fan.
freaking Jurassic Park popcorn bucket, and that thing was horrible.
Well, listen, we're boycotting popcorn buckets on the show. That's it. I know we're not getting any sponsorship from them, so screw them. Okay,
Room is right.
That's but overall, watching this series, reading the books, I'm just happy to see that it's still relevant today. You know, that we're getting something, and it's
Nostalgia.
all about. Go ahead, Paige. What were you saying?
Oh, nostalgia. That's all I'm saying.
No, runs wild every time. And the great thing about what we live through is like we experience this, right? We experience certain things that the kids will never know. I think somebody said that. I think it was Melissa. Yeah, they won't know today, and we're blessed. We didn't know how good we had it back then. So I'm just happy to have lived through the VCR stage or the video stores, the shows like Goosebumps, oh my God, what is the Walkman, the cassette players, all the stuff that is
Walkmans.
I mean,
Walkmans are so good.
every time I'm walking, the CD is skip. The CD would skip. I'm
Right.
It's okay.
I'm telling you, I was always playing 50 Cent. I had Bulletproof in my Walkman.
Nice.
I was always listening to that as a kid. You never knew. I'm walking around listening to Bulletproof.
100%. I remember selling bootlegs. I know this is a side note, but I can tell you now. I remember the bootleg CDs and DVDs. You know, I was that guy in high school. I had 3 gym lockers. Okay. Yeah, I did. I had my clothes. I had velour suits I was selling in one, and I had CDs and DVDs and other. And another
Wait.
I am not
Wow, I
even
love
remotely surprised, Jimmy.
I was the
I'm
guy.
not either.
I've sold DVDs to teachers before. Many teachers.
It reminds me of the kids, the cartoon Recess. They had the one kid
Yeah.
That was me.
that always would sell stuff out on the playground. Yeah.
I had Goosebumps books too.
Yeah.
That's
I
another.
got Goosebumps books. I got this holographic Charizard. Man, $50,
Holographic
baby, it's
Charizard.
yours.
No,
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
I had actually the Blastoise was holographic.
Oh, there you
I
go.
was selling Blastoise, Pokemon cards. I had it all in the locker room. Anything I got my hands on, we sell it, upcharge a little bit. It's a convenience. You're coming to gym class. You see Jimmy in the lock. I would go into my English teacher. I could say it now. I don't care. Miss M, you know who it is if you're watching this. Okay. I sold to the movie Sideways. I sold to the movie in high school, man. You was an avid buyer. You actually bought the Massacre album from 50 Cent. Thank you.
So that's how you passed all your classes was because you were buying.
Well, the true story. I know we're getting off topic. This is pretty horrific to think the school systems. But yes, I actually sold my guidance counselor actually I didn't sell him. I gave him a microwave for a half a gym credit.
I can't.
just to graduate. I says, listen, I'm not even going to say the name, but bottom line is I need a pass. I went to Saturday. I messed up first semester in high school. I was cutting class. There was a lot of things going on. I was a big horror fan even then. We were going to the movies, watching some of the horror movies out there at the theater. And then, I had to make it all up the last semester of just so I can graduate. I went to Saturday school, night school, and I was still short a gym credit. So listen, this is what I can do. I'm doing my best. I really want to graduate. I says, what do you need? He started laughing. I said, listen, I got household utensils. Whatever you need, I can get you. No, seriously.
Yeah, that's so funny.
I had fucking knife sets, blenders. I says, I got a microwave. He says, no. I says, yeah. He said, funny enough, mine just went. I says, it's yours for a gym credit. He's like, look.
I love that.
He didn't sign off. I says, look, I just left it on the desk. I had my uncle help me get it into the. Oh, it was crazy. It was wild. Yeah. Thank you. Because if I didn't, I would have had for one gym. I said, come on, for one credit, I got to get this. It's gym. It's gym.
For one gym credit, I'll give you a microwave.
No, but
My
long
final
story short, I know back onto the horror stuff. 65, but I did have Goosebumps. I had them because I was selling other things. You have a younger brother and sister, and I would bulk sell them because I used to have. I got them. I had them all, and I'm like, here's 5. 5 for $20, and I'm over here selling.
You know that you could.
I had specials, bro.
Furious because you say, I says this.
But this is before. This is when you had the Nokia phones, and you would do the snake thing. So to text a sentence took you 2 hours. So we didn't do none of that stuff. It wasn't like nowadays. I would just just come see me in gym this time, and that was it. And but I remember selling some horror DVDs. There was 2 that were big. It was horror movies. Even selling them in gym class, they were huge, man. People loved horror. teachers, students. I'm trying to remember exactly what I saw. House of a Thousand Corpses.
Nice.
I sold that one, the bootleg of that one back then. And I'm getting off subject here. So lastly, I just want to say this, that, and then there was some special movies that certain teachers had bought, actually. The movies that you would rent through the bead section. So anyway, I had them all.
All right.
But back on the Goosebumps, because let's keep it PG over here. To sum it up, and now that I went on that rant here, and guys, for first time viewers, we do go off the rails. Normally it's me, but we bring it right back on track here. So yeah, I love the fact that they brought this series back. Nostalgia is running wild. There's nothing like it. It's that high, Ian, that you said. It's the high because it brings you back to a time in life that was a simpler time, or brings you back to a time where you shared memories with certain people that are no longer here or may be here, but you guys don't communicate as often as you do. Like I have friends that back then used to be real tight, and now it's, everybody's living their best life. And, seeing certain things that remind you of that it's a good feeling. And nostalgia is something that everyone loves. Everyone wants to relive certain memories. So Goosebumps is that show, and was that show. No, there's no Gabe Madness tonight.
Gabe Madness.
I don't know what happened. I think, Gabe was, did we send him a link? I'm not even sure if I sent him the link. I no idea. But no, not tonight. But either way, we have a killer cast here. You guys have been amazing. Anybody in the comments have anything else you want to add before we sign out this week? We're going to keep it light this week because I know normally we go like 2 hours on the show. But I think we covered everything, man, that we could possibly talk about as far as Goosebumps go. And Ian, thank you for showing those books, man. Back
Yeah.
I'm glad. It's always nice to have an excuse to pull them out of the attic. And
well, you know what? I may actually just send them over here so I can start reading again, man. Just
I'll see what I can do.
No, I'm sure.
He's just gonna sell them on you. Don't send that shit.
Right. Yeah.
So wait a minute. I don't want to. Sam, you work in a school. They still do the book orders, right?
They do the book orders, but they don't have Goosebumps. The school that I work at, they do not have Goosebumps.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's really doing new ones.
Yeah.
That's
How
probably
rude.
why.
How rude.
How rude.
With the what? Somebody said
But
what?
it was just nuts because like this was like they have them twice, right? They have like in the fall, the spring, summer, whatever. And every time I go there, I like strategically like look in the sections and I'm like, where the heck are the Goosebumps? Like you kids are missing out. You're never gonna know. Your childhood is gonna be a disappointment now.
If they're not in production though, they wouldn't be on there.
So what? Yeah, they're not in circulation anymore. I guess.
I don't know. It's something I haven't looked at, but let me see.
Unless there's something new, I doubt it.
Yeah.
Maybe the later series that the later one they had in 2008. I don't know about the original ones.
You guys want to hear a fun fact about Goosebumps?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, goosebumps in the sense of the goosebumps you get on your body. The one thing I took away from cosmetology school was this. You get goosebumps by the involuntary muscle called erector pili.
Erector pili.
Erector pili.
The more you know.
Yeah.
The more you know.
That's on a Snapple cap bottle.
Snapple facts. Remember that? Oh man.
Oh man.
Snapple facts. They do.
Did they do that?
We got Sam facts. We don't need Snapple facts.
Yeah, we don't. And Sam, you're on fire. The summer of Sam, we're enjoying. Sam, your presence on the show as well. You've been adding these. I mean, you add value. Everybody here adds. Mike, first time on the show, dude. Great and great to have you. You got to come on more too. Yeah,
let's go, neighbor.
Jimmy, we're not doing that. No, but you guys are amazing today. Thank you for all your input, Sam, Wolfman, Paige, Mike. Great to reminisce a little bit on this franchise, this show, these books, our childhood.
Yep.
A shame.
I see it.
Beautiful.
What happened?
Yeah, it just makes you wonder. And I'm just pissed off because I'm gonna have to write Scholastic. How do you not have Goosebumps? in your book. I mean, do they still do that? The Scholastic book orders? I mean, I don't even know.
Do they?
They still have it, but like my one coworker, she said that not only are like the prices are outrageous now, apparently, for any of the books, but I asked her in the catalog too, and she was like, I can't find Goosebumps.
It's a shame. They might have to come to Jimmy J. I might have
It
to
is a
get back
shame.
to business.
You definitely can't send your books up to him, Ian. You know what he's going to do with them, though?
You got to pay me for them, baby.
That's it. I want that good sniff, Ian. I need that good sniff.
Right. Yeah, man.
Come on, I'm gonna do a video. I'm just gonna flip through the pages. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. And speaking of flipping through the pages, no, this is something total. I'm not even gonna get into that, man. There are people that they flip through it. Can they really read that fast? Isn't he? That's bullshit. He read the book. He just fucking flipped like, whoa, this guy's great, man. Imagine you could read like that in school if that was real. That was legit. I get through everything. Boom. I'm done.
I wish it was that simple.
I know.
I hated reading in school. I hated it.
Same.
I still don't enjoy
With
it's
notes.
just my span of things. So you got to keep me invested. And Goosebumps was one of those things that got me invested. So,
Hell yeah.
Shout out R.L. Stine doing his thing. Still out there at conventions. We got to see him. Hopefully, I can have an opportunity to meet R.L.
Isn't he like 81 or something?
Yeah, guy's up there, man.
He's old.
God bless him.
Yeah.
God bless him is right, man. Him and the King, Stephen King, definitely want to get something rolling to meet those two gentlemen. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Any last thoughts? Anybody has anything want to throw out there before we sign out of here?
Wait, two things in the chat.
Let's plug some shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, plugs are fun too.
Plugs.
That sounds
August 9th. Come on, guys. Come on, get with it. August 9th, we got the Summer Vamp Lost Boys Fright Night double feature at the Amaze Theater in Pennsylvania. And then just officially announced, I believe, we have on August 23rd, it's going to be a Scream 1 and 2, same place.
Yep. And Mike, thank you so much for that, because I want to see if I got the image somewhere around here. You guys may have seen it online, but this is Jimmy. Where we at? All right, come on, guys. Let's see. I think I'm going to load it up. Boom. Summer Vamp. Here we go. Lost Boys Fright Night double feature. Incredible video that if you haven't seen it yet, you got to go check social media, Horror 365. Johnny Sparks as David from the Lost Boys. He's back, and he's looking for new blood. But the big question here is what happens if Michael and Star see that video? Are they out there somewhere? I don't know. There's going to be a killer time over here. Summer Vamp, August 9th, Emmaus Theater, Emmaus, Pennsylvania, 8 p.m. Check it out. EmmausTheater.com. Their tickets, they have tickets they're selling on Eventbrite. And it's affordable. You're getting an experience. Under $20 for not only a double feature, but what Horror 365 would, myself and the team, what we're bringing to the table here. And you're going to leave there guaranteed good time. On top of that, we have another show 2 weeks right after that. If I can get this image rocking and rolling over here at the Emmaus Theater. It is going to be a Scream, as you said. It's Scream 1 and 2 double feature. This is going to be an experience. That's all I'm going to say. I'll leave it at that. But you know what we do when we bring to the table with these events? We have raffles that we're running all night long. Free raffles. I'm going to throw that out there. You're hanging with the team. Costume competitions. I mean, we want you to have a good time. That's what it's about. You're coming out and you're hanging out with the family. And then we got a big event that's coming up September. It's
Can't wait for this.
Oh, I can't either. Opening night, Waldorf Estate of Fear in Lehighton, Pennsylvania. It is going to be 20 years of fear. Horror 365, we're in the building. Special guest that we're going to have with us is Warrington Gillette. Warrington Gillette is the man that played Jason in Friday the 13th Part 2. He's going to be promoting his book that's out, Bloody Social. We have a Bloody Social event going on 2 hours prior to the main festivities that night, 2 hours prior to opening. That's with the Horror 365 team in Warrington. There's going to be, your ticket will include food, drinks, and a hell of a time with all of us out there at the Waldorf. That's 5 to 7. You can check the tickets. It's on sale now. It's WaldorfEstateOfFear.com. It's WaldorfEstateOfFear.com. They're doing their thing over there. I'm trying to, there we go, remove that image right there. And we're gonna have a good time out there, man. There's 4 different attractions. Angie, big shout out to Angie at the Waldorf. She's just doing an incredible job with that haunt. And that haunt is a film location of Hell House LLC, the original. There's
So cool.
the house, the corn maze. There's 2 other attractions. Every year she changes things around, spices it up, and I cannot wait for this year. It's going to be a big deal. 20 years of fear, and then of course we're out there. Why are you not coming out for us, baby? Horror 365. We're going to be hanging, and we're going to be actually first event coming up. We're fanging and hanging at the event. You got to be out there.
I see what you did there.
Let's start off with that. 2
Sounds
weeks
good.
later. Yeah, a little something throwing fanging and hanging with us. August 9th and then August 23rd. Save those dates. Make it out if you can. It's an experience all the time. Mike, thank you for reminding me about those plugs. Appreciate that. Yeah, just looking forward to seeing everybody out there. Really appreciate all the support. Everybody jumping on, chiming in the chat. Appreciate you guys as well. If there's anything else, Mike, I know you're reminding anybody else want to throw something out there. Boom. Now's the time. Floor is yours, guys.
There's a lot of overlap between the horror and wrestling community. Do you happen to have any wrestling events coming up, Jimmy?
Yeah, no, we got a little. Now that you mentioned it, thank you, Mike. I didn't want to throw it on here because I don't know. You're right, though. There are a lot of cross fans here, like people that enjoy both. And
We got the Wolfman yeeting earlier today instead of howling. I think we could at least promote something.
how does that work? Yeah,
I saw that. I'm like, yeet.
couldn't believe it, man. Yeah, it's amazing. Like I always thought, like same thing with horror is with wrestling. I feel like a lot of times the fans they're like closet fans until they find
Yes,
out
they go hand.
That's
in
true.
that you're a fan of what
Yeah, big
you
time.
like, and it's like
Promote
they
that shit.
come out
Man.
of the
Get out
woodwork.
there.
Dude, it's a big deal. I spot people on the street with horror shirts and wrestling shirts. I call them out on stuff, and then and their face lights up. You know, they get so happy.
I hate when I'm wearing shirts and people call me out on it. I just
can't
fucking
wait.
leave line. I hate it. I'd walk right past your ass if you did that. to me.
Mike's like, I have nothing to say to nobody. I just want to go about my business. Like, yo, Mikey, go! Like, oh god, this guy. I'm one of the guys that see the
Hooray!
street, like this guy's fucking nuts. Let him keep it moving. Yeah, no, but it's always fun to see that. You see people that share the same passions as you.
So if I'm not going to
Are
SummerSlam
kind
in
in
person
public.
this year, Jimmy, where could I enjoy it?
You come out to Hooters, baby, beer, babes, body slams. I mean, this is what you're getting at Hooters, 25 Smith Street, Strong Island, New York. 5 p.m. It's going down. SummerSlam, night one only, watch party, August 2nd. I'll be there. The man himself, Governor AJ Pan, America's favorite agent, is going to be out there. And there's going to be plenty of fans, plenty of wings. It's going to be a hell of a time. Again, every event that I put together or we put together, there's always free raffles. And everybody knows that. So we got raffles. I want you to leave there with something. I know everybody can't leave there with something physical, but I know everyone's leaving there with a memory, with a moment, and a good time. And that I can guarantee.
Aw, that's cute.
It's
Well said.
thank you so much, Sam. And you know what? And that's what it's about. It's about having fun, right? We all work hard. We all got things going on in our lives. We want to escape that for even just a night at an event that Horror 365 is throwing, or that myself I'm throwing for wrestling related. And SummerSlam is the first on the slate, August 2nd. Come out, Long Island. If you're in New York, meet me out there. I'll be out there, and we're gonna have a blast. And then 1
Nice.
week later, we're in Emmaus. We're fanging and hanging. 2 weeks after that, it's gonna be a scream, baby. I can't wait. So August is a loaded month, guys. Yep, can't wait to see everybody out there. Appreciate it. Let me go one more time. I have to say this because Mike's been reminding me of everything left there. Is there anything else we got to throw out there? Anything else anybody wants to add to the convo tonight or plug? The floor is yours, guys and girls.
And Stine.
No.
I got one more
Good.
thing. I can't believe
Okay.
it took this entire time for me to remember this. But let's see. Do you guys remember the meme a few years ago? Oh my god. Come on, you guys have to remember the oh my god.
Irma Gerd, yeah.
I have that shirt
Yeah.
that says that. Irma Gerd.
Yeah. They're my favorite Bergs. Yeah.
I don't remember that. But thank you, Ian.
Classic.
You sounded
Classic.
you're on fire, by the way, with the little ad libs that you do with
Yeeting and rolling
your
here.
yeeting, the voice
Yeet.
influxes. I mean,
Mhm.
you're on fire tonight, man. Thank you so much, Tony. No, that's not a war on the shore, dude. But I know you watched that video. That was a good one. Thanks to the laughs in chat tonight. Def needed it. Looking forward to you next time. Hey, Melissa, you're welcome. That's why we do it. I love to engage with everybody, but more importantly, if I can make somebody laugh and have a good time, I'm doing my job because it's the best medicine out here, man. So I appreciate that. Next week, we're talking Stephen King, so we're gonna get into that. There's so much to get into.
All hail the king, baby. I see what you did here. We start with the kids' horror books and
Yes.
going on up to the
we
big
do.
ones. Yeah.
That means I could talk about the Langoliers. It's my favorite Stephen King. Oh,
I'll say, but I won't say anything else about it. If any of you are watching before next week, go read one of his short stories. It'll take you maybe an hour and some change to read it. The Man in the Black Suit. Go read The Man in the Black Suit.
That's some homework.
And we'll talk Stephen King next week, and you'll have to clean your britches after reading that one. So
I'm writing it down.
I'm writing it down right now.
Man in the Black Suit. Stephen King.
Man in the black suit.
You know,
Okay.
I did read. I know, yes, I over exaggerate a little bit. I do read from time to time. I dabble, but thinner. The book and the movie. I did enjoy the book. I guess the visuals on the movie. I just like the movie more than the book, which is kind of crazy because people like how usually the book is always better because it's more detailed and there's things that they don't show in the film. But yeah, it was a good read though. So I did enjoy that. But there's a couple more on my list book wise. Movie wise, I've seen pretty much all the Stephen King films you could think of. Everything out there, but I never read this one, Ian, The Man in the Black Suit. So that's homework. I'm on it. Next week, Stephen King. We're coming back at you, Horror 365 Live. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you all for celebrating horror, not only in October as we get closer, but 365, baby. We're going to see you next week with the King, Stephen King.
I'll see you soon.